My only note, the model is achieving that silhouette through a combination of good tailoring and never having eaten, so do try the L before committing to the M.
But as far as the style, would this look good on me or no?
The style itself is quietly excellent, sir. It's a shirt collar leather jacket rather than a moto, which means no zips, no studs, no accidental impression that you own a motorcycle you've never ridden. It'll look good on you, provided you wear it over a plain tee or shirt.
I'm sharing my resume that I had a while ago. I want you to go ahead and roast it for me.
With pleasure, sir. 0 numbers, not 1. Provide pre-sales engineering support. To how many accounts? Worth what? Lead solution discovery discussions. How many closed? Every bullet describes a job description, not a performance. This resume proves you were employed, not that you were good. Verb fatigue.
So I built my personal AI assistant Jarvis to run my business and my life. But today, I turned his honesty to maximum and gave him the ability to roast everything, including my profile, my resume, my fashion sense, and so much more. So in this video, I'm going to give you a full demo of what Jarvis is capable of and what this roasting feature means. And then afterwards, I'm going to give you this prompt pack that you can build something like this completely for free for yourself tonight. All right, let's jump right in. Alright, so before we jump into the demo, just quickly, if you guys have seen my previous video, you probably are familiar with this at this point. This is Jarvis. This is all of my AI second brain, all of my files and my folders. If you have not, don't worry about it. I'm going to explain everything. But essentially, this is a visual representation of my business, my files, and my folders inside my computer. Jarvis also has access to a bunch of different tools that I'm going to explain in a little bit. But in the bottom, I can share my screen right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start by sharing my resume with him. This was an old resume that I'd made a long time ago. So I'm going to go ahead and ask him to roast it. And then afterwards, I'm going to ask him to create a new resume for me using the tools that it has access to. And then afterwards, we're going to do some fun things like share this screen of this jacket that I'm going to ask him to, I'm planning to buy. Let me know what he thinks. And then afterwards, also, I'm going to have him, roast my profile or my YouTube channel there. So in order to do that, all I have to do in the bottom is share my screen. Actually, before I do it, I'm going to go ahead and ask him to increase his humor and honesty to 100%. Jarvis, can you go ahead and increase your humor and honesty to 100%? So now he's thinking, and he uses Opus.
Humor dialed to 100%, sir. I'll be insufferable with impeccable timing.
Okay, good, Jarvis. All right, so by the way, he runs on Opus 5, but I have the ability to change his brain to whatever I want. So now I'm going to go ahead and start by sharing my resume with him. So let me go ahead and click on share.
I can see your screen and I'm listening, sir. Just talk and feel free to cut me off.
All right, Jarvis, so I'm sharing my old resume that I had a while ago. I want you to go ahead and roast it for me. Let me know what you like, what you don't like.
With pleasure, sir. Rolling up the sleeves. What I like, clean layout, no photo, no skill bars pretending you're 87% JavaScript. Restraint is underrated. Reverse chronological, dates aligned right, consistent hierarchy. It's tidy. The civil engineer to solutions engineer arc is genuinely interesting. That's a story most people don't have. What I don't, familiarity with the following. Sir, familiarity. That is the word a man uses to describe his relationship with the neighbor's dog. You've listed 12 technologies and preemptively apologized for all of them. 0 numbers, not 1. Provide pre-sales engineering support. To how many accounts? Worth what? Lead solution discovery discussions. How many closed? Every bullet describes a job description, not a performance. This resume proves you were employed, not that you were good. Verb fatigue. Develop, provide, collaborate, test, identify, maintain. 6 bullets, 6 verbs a job posting could have written. Nothing here says you did it rather than the seat you sat in. Maintain regular communication.
All right, Jarvis, all right, I get it. It's horrible. All right, go ahead. Why don't you go ahead and create a new resume for me? Use Google Doc, because you have access to Google Doc, and save a new file in my Google Drive. Keep the job description the same, including the company that you see on the screen here and the timeline the same, but feel free to make changes to the rest of the stuff, including the job description and everything else, to make this really a good resume.
Let me see if I have the tools for that, sir.
So now he's going to check to make sure he has the tools, and then it's going to go ahead and deploy that in the background.
Working, sir. The internet is taking its sweet time.
Okay, Jarvis, that's fine. You don't have to keep giving me updates. Just once you're done, just let me know. Just let me know when it's done, and then I can take a look at it. send me a message via Telegram with the link to the Google Doc once you're done. All right, so now while he's doing this task in the background, I'm going to go ahead and stop to share with him, and then...
Done, sir. New doc saved in your drive. Zubair Trabzada, resume 2026. I've also just sent you the link on Telegram, so it should be buzzing in your pocket about now.
Okay, cool. So it gives me the update that it's done, and it is on my... And he said that he sent it via Telegram. So if I open my Telegram now, there you go, right here, as you see, it says today, oops, I didn't mean to select this message. Resume overhaul complete, sir. Same company and dates as the original. Everything else rewritten with actual verbs and the spine. Here it is. So I can click on this. All right, perfect. So there you go. So this is the one that he created, kept it simple, right? He made those different changes that he mentioned. So he has a summary on top here, selected work and products. As far as the experience, he kept everything the same, just changed the verbs and the bullet points. So that way it's a lot better. And that is true. It is a lot better, right? So it says led pre-sales engineering support for account executive sales team supporting X deals, X pipeline influence. And that's what he's talking about, that there's no numbers there. And that's something that's important. So same thing. He kept it very brief compared to the original one, which was obviously, it looks like I wrote a bunch of like bullet points that were not necessary. So again, the reason why he is capable of doing this is because, and if I come back here, there you go. So he shows you exactly which tools he ran and what exactly happened there. So it says via Google, right? Tools runs via Google and Telegram, right? So he gave me both of the statuses and sends me the link via Telegram. And the reason why it's capable of doing this again is because I've given him access to all these tools, and I can always add more tools if I want to. But right now he has access to my Google Gmail account, Google Drive, Zapier, and everything else, and Canva as well. And I can always connect and reconnect everything. So that's why he's capable of not just, roasting something for you, but you can actually also give him a task to do once he is done reviewing whatever you're sharing with him. So now let's go ahead and share something fun, right? So this time, so let me get rid of this. So this time I want to share my screen and ask his opinion about this jacket that I'm buying, for fun. Why not? You want to be able to ask your AI assistant his opinion as well. So let me go ahead and share the screen.
I can see your screen and I'm listening, sir. Just talk and feel free to cut me off.
Jarvis, I'm sharing this jacket that I'm planning to buy. I want to get your fashion sense. What do you think? Would this look good on me? Is this a good idea or no? Let's see what he thinks.
Excellent instincts, sir. A black leather bomber is the one garment that has never once gone out of style, and at $649, it's roughly $6 per year of wear if you treat it properly. My only note, the model is achieving that silhouette through a combination of good tailoring and never having eaten, so do try the L before committing to the M.
Okay, I understand. But as far as the style, what do you think? Is it good? Would this look good on me or no?
The style itself is quietly excellent, sir. It's a shirt collar leather jacket rather than a moto, which means no zips, no studs, no accidental impression that you own a motorcycle you've never ridden. It'll look good on you, provided you wear it over a plain tee or shirt and let it do the work. The moment you add sunglasses indoors, you're cosplaying the model, and we've lost you.
That's a good point. I mean, he made some good points, right? He was talking about how, it should look good with a plain tee. And then on top of that, I liked how he mentioned that this model is, I guess, skinny. So you want to make sure you're trying the proper size. So that's kind of like one of the fun things that he's capable of doing. So now let's go ahead and I'm going to share my actual YouTube channel with him and see if he can provide some feedback there as well. Because again, not only, you can, play with the humor side of things, but on top of that, he has access to the internet. So if you want to give him a task, hey, go ahead and take a look at this particular screen, research the internet and come up with, a constructive criticism rather than just being funny. He's definitely capable of doing that as well. So let's go ahead and do that this time. So this time I'm going to share my screen with him here.
I can see your screen and I'm listening, sir. Just talk and feel free to cut me off.
Hey Jarvis, so I'm sharing my screen with you. This is my YouTube channel. I want you to go ahead and roast this, do some research online if you need to come up with good ideas for how I can improve my landing page for my YouTube channel.
Very good, sir. Let me do some digging on that. I shall report back the moment I have the details.
So there you go. Now, if you give him a task that requires him to go do research online, then it is going to take a couple of seconds longer than a normal one where you're just asking him his opinion on just sharing a screen of, let's say, your resume or, your shirt that you're trying to buy. So this one's an actual task where he's going to go ahead and deploy and come up with a research first, and then afterwards he's going to come back and report to me. So let's go ahead and give him a couple of seconds.
The moment right, sir, your channel page, at AIGPT Workshop, 157k subs, 335 videos, and a handle that still advertises GPT, while your entire flywheel is Claude Code and Site View. That's a billboard for a shop you moved out of 2 years ago. Second offense, your description opens with your ultimate destination for mastering no-code AI tools. And the first 150 characters are the most impactful zone. They function like a meta description and decide whether someone clicks or scrolls past. So front-load Claude Code skills, AI employees, and the systems that make money instead of a greeting card. Third, set a proper trailer. Under 90 seconds tends to lift subscriber conversion by 5 to 15% for new visitors. And non-subscribers see the trailer while existing subscribers get a separate featured video so you can sell newcomers and pitch the paid workshop to the faithful in the same slot.
All right, Jarvis, thanks. So there you go. As you saw, he is capable of actually going and doing research online and coming up with really good constructive criticism. So he actually made some really good points. I actually didn't notice that this AI GPT workshop, this was my old handle, and obviously now I do a lot of my tutorials on how to build AI employees and AI assistants with Claude Code. So he pointed that out. He was like, hey, you need to change this. And then also he said then you need to have a trailer here that increases the subscriber base by 5 to 15%. Again, I actually didn't know that. So that's clearly him doing research online and coming up with constructive criticism. So again, very, very useful as well. Not only is it fun. And on top of that, not only can you share the screen with him and he can actually see and provide you feedback, you can actually have him do things. Now, I did a previous video on this about taking the screen over and actually doing things, but I'm gonna give you a quick example. You guys can watch that video. I'll put that at the end of the video. You can click on it. But essentially, he is able to actually take over your screen and do things for you. So let's say I want to have him generate a new meta campaign for me, right? So all I have to do is same thing. Go back here. I'm gonna go and share my screen here and actually.
I can see your screen and I'm listening, sir. Just talk and feel free to cut me off.
Jarvis, go ahead and take over the screen and create a new campaign for me to have new sign-ups for my paid community.
Okay, taking over the screen now, sir.
So there you go. Now he's driving, right? So you'll see my hands are here. So he's going to click on new campaign. Perfect, right? By the way, he's clicking everything. He's doing everything himself. So he clicked on
now
create.
I can see existing campaigns like School Community, Traffic Campaign Org 26, and AI Workshop School. I'll create a new campaign for signups by clicking plus create. Leads objective selected, you're good for website conversions and signups. Now clicking continue. Campaign editor is open. I'll rename the campaign to something clear.
So he's narrating everything for me. Like I said, he's going to go ahead and scroll through. Again, he's doing all of this by himself. And the reason why he's capable of doing this is because he can take a screenshot, send it to Claude. Claude processes it and goes back and does things kind of step by step. So that's why he's capable of doing all of this stuff. And you can see on the right-hand side, it says driving, meaning that he's actually taking over the screen. But I'm going to have him stop because otherwise I don't want him to post this campaign or continue finishing this campaign. All right, Jarvis, stop. I'll take over. That's enough. So I can tell him to stop, or I can just come right here.
Hands off, sir.
There you go. And physically stop that as well. So
there you have it, sir. Jacket approved, channel roasted, ads sitting patiently in draft awaiting your courage. Do let me know which one you'd like to actually finish.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Jarvis. So yeah, there you go. Now you can see exactly the types of functionalities, the types of things that you are capable of doing here. Now, of course, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you can create something similar to this yourself. Now, to give you access to this prompt pack that I talked about, it gives you all of the details as far as this narrator and sharing the screen functionality that you can add to your own personal assistant. It doesn't have to look like my Jarvis, but the way to access this is pretty simple. You're going to click on the link in the description. There's multiple links, but but click on the free community link in the description. It says free prompt pack. You're going to come right here to the about page, join, click on join. Again, it's free. You're going to go to the classroom section, go to YouTube resources, and you'll find this in the bottom right here in the Claude Code folder. And I have a bunch of other resources for you guys completely free that you can take advantage of. And also there's an AI second brain, the operating, the 2D version of the Jarvis that you saw that you can access to. But of course, if you want this finished version of Jarvis with this 3D orb and files and the completed version of Jarvis with tools and everything, that's going to be inside the paid community. That's a workshop paid community, where inside the classroom section you can have access to Jarvis. You scroll to the bottom, add this zip file, and everything will be downloaded for you. And you will also have access to other AI employees like Spark, which is a social media AI employee that you just created, and a bunch of other stuff. And of course, at any point, if you get stuck, you can post your questions in the community. Myself and my team will be able to help you out, resolve any issues that you run into. Again, like I said, there's lots of free resources for you guys as well if you don't want to join the paid community. So take advantage of that. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. Make sure you like and subscribe, because I'm planning to improve this Jarvis and build a bunch of more AI employees. You want to make sure you don't want to miss that. Again, I always give free resources, so that way, even if you don't have the ability to join a paid community, you can build something like this yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.